Are you looking for a smart investment that can secure your future? Are you tired of watching your portfolio stagnate while inflation eats away at your hard-earned savings? Well then, listen up. Today, we're diving into the belly of the beast. We're breaking down the walls of Wall Street. We're talking about why silver investment is not just recommended, it's highly recommended. Let's talk about privacy, people. In this crazy world, it feels like everyone's got their hands in your business, right? Big Brother's always watching, but not with silver. Owning physical silver, whether it's bars, coins, you name it, is private. It's nobody's business but yours. Unlike stocks, bonds, or even that fancy crypto everyone's babbling about, you don't need to register your silver holdings. No government forms, no prying eyes from the IRS. It's your nest egg, your ace in the hole, and you get to keep it that way. Think about it, folks. With stocks, your broker knows what you own. With bonds, the government knows what you own. But with silver, you're off the grid. It's a tangible asset that you can hold in your hand, store in a safe, bury in your backyard if you want to. And let's be honest, in this day and age, who doesn't want a little more privacy? A little more control over their own financial destiny? Silver gives you that. It puts you in the driver's seat. We work hard our whole lives, right? We scrimp, we save, we invest. And what do we want to leave behind? A legacy, something for our children, our grandchildren to inherit. Now, you could leave them a portfolio full of stocks and bonds, but let's be realistic, those things can disappear overnight. The market crashes, a company goes bankrupt, poof, your legacy is gone. But silver? Silver endures. Silver is forever. It's a tangible asset that you can hold in your hand, passed down from generation to generation. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Imagine the look on your grandson's face when you hand him a silver coin from the year he was born. That's a legacy, folks. That's something he'll treasure for the rest of his life. And who knows, maybe he'll even pass it down to his own children someday. Silver is more than just an investment, it's a link to the past and a bridge to the future. It's a way to connect with your ancestors and leave a lasting legacy for your descendants. Now, I'm not saying you should dump your entire portfolio and go all in on silver. Diversification is key, folks. You need to have a mix of investments to weather the storms that inevitably come along in the market. But here's the thing, most portfolios are heavily weighted towards paper assets. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, they're all just pieces of paper that represent ownership in something else. And as we've seen time and time again, those pieces of paper can become worthless overnight. That's why it's so important to have some hard assets in your portfolio, things like real estate, gold, and, you guessed it, silver. Silver provides a hedge against inflation, a safe haven during times of economic uncertainty. It's a physical asset that can't be printed into oblivion by governments or devalued by central banks. Adding silver to your portfolio is like adding an insurance policy. You hope you never have to use it, but if things go south, you'll be glad you have it. Let's be clear, folks. I'm not suggesting silver is some get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. Investing is a marathon, not a sprint, and silver is no different. But look at the historical charts. Silver has a proven track record of growth. It's been used as a form of currency for thousands of years, and its value has only increased over time. And with all the uncertainty in the world today, inflation soaring, supply chains disrupted, geopolitical tensions rising, silver is poised for even greater gains in the years to come. Think about it. As fiat currencies continue to lose purchasing power, people are going to be looking for alternative stores of value. And what's more real, more tangible, more valuable than a precious metal like silver? Now, I'm not a tax advisor, so don't take this as gospel, but depending on where you live and how you structure your silver investments, there may be some tax advantages to owning silver. For example, in some jurisdictions, you don't have to pay capital gains taxes on the profits from selling physical silver if you've held it for a certain period of time. And because silver is a tangible asset, it may be eligible for certain tax-advantaged retirement accounts, like self-directed IRAs. Again, I'm not a tax professional, so please consult with a qualified advisor before making any investment decisions. But the point is, there may be some tax benefits to owning silver that you're not aware of. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, folks, the banking system. Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I think it's healthy to be a little skeptical of any institution that has so much control over our lives. When you deposit your money in a bank, you're essentially giving them control over it. They can lend it out, invest it, do whatever they want with it. And if the bank goes under, well, you could be out of luck. But silver is outside the banking system. It's not subject to fractional reserve banking or government bailouts. It's a tangible asset that you and you alone control. That's why I like to think of silver as crisis insurance. If the worst happens, if there's a bank run, a currency collapse, a societal meltdown, you can bet your bottom dollar that silver will still have value. Let's say you need to access your money quickly. Maybe there's an emergency, or you just found a screaming deal on a new car. Whatever the reason, you need cash, and you need it now. With traditional investments, it can take days, even weeks, to liquidate your assets. And by the time you finally get your hands on your money, the opportunity may be gone. But silver is liquid. It's a universally recognized currency that you can exchange for goods and services just about anywhere in the world. You can walk into almost any coin shop or precious metals dealer and sell your silver for cash on the spot. No waiting, no hassle. So not only is silver a great store of value, but it's also a highly liquid asset that you can access quickly and easily when you need it most. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Silver, like any investment, comes with risks. It can be volatile, it can fluctuate in price. But you know what else is risky? Doing nothing. Letting inflation eat away at your savings. Keeping all your eggs in one basket, that's risky. But silver is a safe haven asset, just like its more expensive cousin gold. When the market goes haywire, when the economy gets the chills, investors flock to silver. It's a hedge against uncertainty. A way to preserve your wealth when everything else seems to be going crazy. So here's my takeaway for you folks. Do your own research, talk to a financial advisor, but don't wait around for a sign from the heavens. Consider adding silver to your investment strategy today.